jobs around the see, shoot, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh my goodness, guys, this is terrible, this is terrible. Oh man, okay, get me out of here. Hey guys, this is Killadave here, and welcome back to another episode on the single player Let's Play series. So today, it's going to be a little bit of a different episode because I do not have much time to record this, for this next episode. So I don't have a lot of time. I don't have as much time as usual, so we might not get as much done. I'm planning on just, having a little bit of a different format and just trying to talk a little bit more, maybe do some building on camera. So it's going to be, a test for me to see how well I can do it, and also just because I don't have as much time for this episode. I mean, eventually, guys, I would like to get into like live streaming or something, but I mean, I obviously got to practice my talking and playing at the same time, because if I want to do it, live while people are watching, I think I need to get a little bit better. I don't know about you guys, but I think it would be helpful to, get a little practice under my belt. So hopefully this episode doesn't go too badly. But what I said last episode, the first thing I was going to do is I'm going to, test out the system, make sure it's all working. So we got the cows bred up. You can see there's also some babies in here. I just bred them up. But we're just going to test out the lava cooker, and, we should get steak. So it looks like they're slowly dying. We'll just see if they all die. There they go. So now we should be getting cooked steak. Guys, look at that. This is a really great thing because, I've been struggling to get food. I mean, and instantly we just got half a stack almost of steak, which is super awesome. It's super easy. Really glad we got this done. We got it all working. I still am developing some of the other farms, so we're not quite ready to do that. But I did get a few suggestions when I asked about the nether hub floor. I asked in the last episode, so I've gotten a few suggestions, and one of the things that was kind of unanimous is that I should add more lava underneath the glass. And the other thing that I want to do is, wait 1 second, I think I have more buckets. This is sort of my junk chest those are all the things that I don't really have enough space for. There's one more bucket. Add more lava, and the other thing I wanted to do, guys, underneath the glass is also add some fire. I think it'll just add like a lot more, sort of just like texture to it and like more going on. The other thing I read was that it was a little cramped in here. Now this isn't nearly the size that I think it is it's going to be. It's just for right now I only have 2 portals, so it's not going to be. I just didn't dig it out that much right now. I kind of just wanted to open up this area for now. As you can see, it only goes and encompasses these 2, and this was just like a sort of design for like a central area. So I mean, I wasn't really planning on expanding it just yet, but that is definitely part of the plan. I hope to expand it, add a lot more to it. I mean, eventually we might have more farms further away. We might set up another portal towards some of the different biomes, so like the ice spikes biome, for instance, and if we find a mesa biome, one of those. But right now, guys, I'm just gonna get some lava real quick. I don't know the easiest way. Ooh, that was close. I don't know the easiest way to get down there, so I'm just gonna quickly find a place to get down. Hopefully it's not too far, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, I ended up finding the lava, and I put some fire down here. Now, I think the lava definitely adds to it. Those aren't ones I added, but like this, I definitely think that adds to it, but I don't know if I like the fire. So I might end up coming back and just taking the fire out and just, getting more lava and just putting it in. But for right now, I think it looks pretty good. I'm not going to do too much more work in here, guys, because there's not really much more I want to do for this. But that is definitely a thing. Now, yeah, I'm just not entirely sure. I kind of like it. You know, I like the extra color it adds, but I think the lava does like a much more subtle and natural way of doing that than, you know, the fire with like its movement and all that. So that's just one thing. Now, guys, the one thing I actually forgot to do in the last episode, and I said I was going to do, is get a wither skeleton skull. Now, that was something I said I was going to do. It was one of the things on my list. So since I forgot to do it, I was thinking of just doing it right now. And, you know, maybe talking a little bit while I'm doing it, just so I can, you know, like I said earlier, get a little practice doing it, and just so I can talk to you guys about like some of the future plans for the channel and all that. Now, currently I'm releasing one video every other day, so that's I mean, it's quite a bit for right now, at least. I am studying abroad. I don't know if any of you guys know that. I'm studying abroad in Scotland right now, so I do have to, you know, I'm going to school almost every day, and otherwise I'm really busy with like looking and traveling around. But I am trying to post one video every other day, and so far I've been able to do that. Sometimes they've gone out a little bit later than I would want them to, but I mean, it hasn't been too bad overall. So in general, I'm going to continue to try and do that. And I actually also have plans for, you know, another future series, and you guys will be seeing that soon. I'm not going to tell you anything, but I'll just let you guys maybe get your hopes up for it. So keep your eyes out on in your subscription boxes, or, you know, just search me up in a little bit. Cause, you know, I have plans for a new series to come out. It should be fun. I know I'm gonna have fun making it, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it. But other than that, there's not many future plans. I mean, this other series isn't gonna affect the vanilla single player series at all. I'm still gonna try and release a video every other day. You guys have been awesome on all the previous videos, guys. I mean, this is episode 15 now, which is just crazy. I mean, I've always wanted to do this, and I just one day, you know, what is it, 30 days ago now? Where is that coming from? 30 days ago now, just decided to do it. You know, I just like, why not right now? So I just started it up, and, you know, it's still going, and you guys are giving me tons of support. I mean, thank you guys so much. It means so much to me, and it really, like, every time I see any notification, like a smile, or if I look at the analytics and I see the likes or just any views, really, it really just makes me want to keep doing it and put more effort into each video. So it's good for you guys, because I really enjoy making them, and it really helps me when you guys give that support, and you always come out. I mean, we have 33 subscribers now, and it's just crazy that, you know, I barely thought like anyone would. Did I run past that chest without even noticing? I didn't even see that. That was so weird. I mean, I barely thought anyone would watch it. Like, I just, like, you know, why would someone watch my videos? But you guys have been super supportive, always giving me feedback when I ask for it. At least someone would. I mean, I'd ask for, you know, what are your thoughts on this? And at least one person normally will say, you know, here's what I think. And that's just awesome. It's just super awesome to be able to, you know, talk to you guys, even though I'm not directly talking to you, and getting your feedback on the things I'm doing. It's just a really, really amazing thing, guys. So thank you so much. This is seemingly very boring footage. I don't see any wither skeletons. Now, I know this is the way out, and by out I mean just into the open nether. And this nether fortress never really had very many wither skeletons in it, from my experience. The one that had a whole bunch always was right over. Oh, that didn't work at all. Was the one right over here, and we'll see it right now, guys. I'll pass it over. Ooh. And if you guys are noticing, oh wow, I thought I was gonna get him. If you guys are noticing at all, I do have my render distance turned down. I mean, if you remember the first time we were over here, you could easily see the other nether fortresses. Oh man, This is not going well. There we go. There we go. Oh, and we got a ghast here. Perfect. And my health is not going down at all. That is really weird. I wonder if that's a bug. They just like reduce the amount of damage that fire does. That's interesting. But yeah, if you remember earlier, I did have my render distance all the way up, and it was running perfectly fine. But ever since the 1.9 update, I've been getting a little lag, and I just don't want there to be lag in the videos. So I have lowered my render distance. I think it's at 20 chunks now. So some things that I would have been able to see before, like this nether fortress, may not be as visible as it once was. So I'm sorry about that, guys, but I think it's better than having, you know, a laggy video. So I'm just going to continue to have it at what I have, but I need to get some blocks so I can pillar up real quick. So hopefully there will be some wither skeletons over here. And now I'm not going to have you here for the whole time because I don't quite know how long this is going to take, but I'm just going to keep working at this, you know, find some more guys. And if I find anything interesting, or if I think of something that I really want to tell you guys, I'll definitely bring you back. But for right now, I hear a skeleton. Oh, there he is. Ooh! Saw him in the corner of my eye. Oh no, not that guy. Perfect. Oh, what the heck? I didn't think the wither skeleton would lose that fight. Alright. So yeah, sorry, I got really distracted by that fight. So I'm definitely going to bring you guys back if there's anything. But again, guys, I can't say it enough. Thank you so much. All the support is just phenomenal. And I hope you guys continue to like my series. Man, the coal is so tricky. I always see the coal fall and I'm like, I guess I'm just hopeful. I thought it was a wither skeleton skull. So I'm just gonna keep fighting these guys. Hopefully we can get it. Now I don't think I mean I won't fight the wither in this episode. Maybe. Oh, I totally forgot that they did that in 1.9. They have the potion effects up in the corner. That's super cool though. So yeah, we won't fight him in this episode, but we might, you know, get some potion brewing ready and just kind of generally get ready for it. So I'm just gonna keep hunting these guys, and I'll bring you back if there's anything interesting. Hey guys, now nothing really interesting has happened. I've killed quite a few, but nothing interesting's dropped at all. But I just wanted to bring you guys back because I just had a quick thought, and I mean, I've never experienced it, but I feel like it could be super annoying. So you see how there's the swish attack? Like, you can't really attack anything near a zombie pigman anymore, because if you hit one, then you'll aggravate all of them. So, like, I mean, luckily, I haven't had that happen yet, but I just thought of it when I was fighting one near a zombie pigman. I was like, you know, if that zombie pigman or something, like, ran too close to each other and I hit one of them and then it did that sweep attack, you'd really piss off the pigman. That could just be super annoying, like having to deal with that if you like did it on complete accident. Like, I mean, very rarely will you ever do it on purpose, because why the heck would you aggravate all the pigmen? But in the, you know, some cases you do, that's fine, but when you do it on accident, that's just completely obnoxious. I'm hearing so many blaze, but I do not see a single one. Now, I don't know where they are. They're probably just up above me. Maybe there's a blaze spawner nearby. I don't really remember the structure of it. Let's just see what's up here. It is getting a little louder. Hello? Oh, there's one. I don't know if this is one of the ones I was hearing. Okay, so yeah, that was just a thing, you know, food for thought. Okay. Thought you guys might be interested in what I was thinking. Here we go. Man, 1.9 is tough because I don't know if you guys know. I tried to go over most of the stuff in my 1.9 video, but I mean, some stuff I didn't know, and other stuff I just completely forgot to talk about. But they also reduced the effectiveness of diamond armor, and apparently it's like a lot of people are just using iron armor right now because, you know, the iron is barely less effective. Like, the diamond armor isn't really a whole lot better than the iron armor, so a lot of people are just, you know, using iron armor instead because it's a whole lot cheaper and easier to get, especially with iron farms and everything. So interesting, but it makes it a lot harder. So they reduced it, and actually as like a sort of balancing thing in the pre-release one, they added a new stat. Like I think is it bonus armor or armor attribute? There's some like bonus armor or something. So they added just a thing that, as of right now, only affects the diamond armor. So it kind of just gives only diamond armor a little boost just to balance it out, because a lot of people are saying like now diamond armor is like not really even better than iron armor. Like the balancing all got messed up. So just an interesting thing. That's just one of the many reasons why 1.9 made combat a lot harder. But other than that, guys, I'm not really finding anything too spectacular. I mean, you guys have already seen this in my earlier episode. I'm not quite sure how many episodes ago. Oh man, he got me. I'm not quite sure how many episodes ago we looked over here, but I mean, if you guys have been here the whole time, you'll know there's actually septuple nether fortresses. And when I have my render distance up on 32 and I stand right here on this little pillar we made earlier, you can actually see 7 nether fortresses within render distance, which I just thought was super crazy awesome. But I'm just on one of them. It is the bigger one, if I remember correctly. So I'm just gonna, I'm running around. One of the things that you can do if you're looking for wither skeletons just this way is you can run kind of far away. And what this does is it just unloads that nether fortress. So almost all the monsters and all the bad guys over there will despawn. And then this opens a whole bunch of spawning spots. So when you run back, it'll reset all the spawns. So it's just one quick little thing. I mean, it's not like a guaranteed you run back and you'll see like wither skeletons everywhere, but it helps a little bit. The other thing that's interesting to know is I thought I had already gone up here to get nether quartz, but I'm seeing a whole bunch up here, so it's definitely good to know if I ever need more nether quartz. Currently, since we did all that mining to get experience for enchanting, I still have quite a bit that I haven't used, but I'm sure we'll use some in the future, so it's definitely good to know. Oh wow, that's a lot. Awesome. Oh jeez. That was terrible. Okay, this is where I wanted to go. I wanted to back up in here just so I didn't have to deal with those blaze. Alright, but I'm just going to keep at this, guys. So far, nothing has dropped. Just bones and some coal. I mean, I guess it's nice to get coal. I mean, eventually we'll get like a wither skeleton farm working, so we'll get not only more wither skeleton skulls so we can get more beacons, but we can also get some coal out of that, which will be nice. It'll just make it so we don't really have to worry about the coal at all. I'm very glad all those blades decided to despawn. Ooh, there's a guy over there. So yeah, guys, I'm just going to continue this, and then I'll bring you back if there's anything exciting, especially if we get the 3rd wither skeleton skull. So I'm just going to keep at it, guys, and I'll be right back. As you can see, guys, there are 3 of them chasing me right now. And, after doing this for... Oh, wow, it's 4 of them. Where is... Oh, gosh, this is bad. Please stay back. Okay. Did I knock them off? That would have been really annoying. After doing this for a while, guys, I found out that, going on top of these things seems to be, like, the best way. You get, by far, the most number, like, sheer number of guys. I mean, I still... sadly have yet to get the skull, but I just recently, just started coming up on top of these buildings and just walking around, and you seem to get the most spawns, which kind of makes sense because there's a whole lot of spawning space up here. So I've just been running around up here getting them all. And the other thing is, I mean, this could just all be random. I haven't seemed to see as many blaze up here, and that's the real problem. Blaze are just super annoying. So I'm just gonna keep getting this. I don't know where I kind of wanted to kill that big slime. I've also been getting. Oh, I guess I only got 1 magma cream. I've been killing quite a few magmas. Magma slimes, or what? Magma cubes? Magma cubes? Is that what it's called? I forget what they're even called. Magma cube, I think, is what it is. I hear one. Is he still down here? If I just dig down. Oh, and there's one in there. I was gonna say it sounded like there was more than one. Is that it, guys? Oh, that looks pretty square. Oh, please say that's not another brick. Guys, we have got it. That is the third wither skeleton skull, and we are done here for now. I mean, I have no reason to stay here. I was only here for that. As you can see, I also got, I picked up some of the chests because now we don't have an incredibly full inventory. I also got 2 gas tiers, which is, pretty good considering I don't have a bow on me right now. Oh, I think I have a bow. Yeah, I have my bow, but, classic Killadave, I didn't bring any arrows, so that didn't work out. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, now it's not. We're good. So, yeah, I didn't bring any arrows, so, I mean, I have this awesome power 3 bow. I'm breaking 3, but no arrows, so I've just been... Okay, I guess this guy actually wants to fight. Maybe we can get a 4th one, guys. Just get started early on the next guy. So, yeah, I didn't bring any arrows, so both of those... I actually killed 3 gas, so I got pretty lucky in getting 2 tiers out of those 3. But I got both of them with a return to sender, which is always pretty nice when you get them, especially like when you're able to get them and the gas isn't like over lava or something, and then you finally get a gas tier. So it's super nice to get that. I also got 7 blaze rods, 1 magma cream. There's some nether wart in a chest. Now the one thing I don't know if I have, and we will definitely have to get, especially if not only just for the wither fight. I thought that was another one. I got really excited. Not only just for the wither fight, but also for a nether wart farm if we start it, is soul sand. Now I know I picked up a whole bunch when we were here the first time, but I ended up putting a lot back into like some of the chests that were in there, just purely because I didn't have enough inventory space, and I felt like some of the things were more important, because I don't know if I'll ever go back to some of those other nether fortresses that like there's nothing really crazy about them, I was just in there for the loot really. So some of those I was like, I might as well take the saddle because I'm not quite sure. Some of the things where you can only get them from chests. Now I know that's not necessarily true. There are ways to get saddles, for instance, with fishing now, since they've upped that, and there's some auto fishing farms I've seen. That's a pretty good way of getting saddles. But some of those things I thought, at least early on, it'd be super nice to get. So that's why I threw some of the nether wart away. But I think that means I also threw some soul sand. So I'm looking for a big patch. Now, normally there's just like huge bits of it everywhere. It looks like there's some over here in this like little band. So I'm just going to run over here and get this, guys. But I'm super glad that we got that last wither skeleton skull. Now, like I said earlier, I'm not gonna make the whole wither today because I'm not quite as geared as I want to be. Now, I have seen the wither in 1.9. I have not personally fought it, but I've watched a video where someone fought it. It was a Zoomavoid. He fought it, and in one of his earlier series, guys, he fought like I think 20 withers by himself, and like he handily did it. Like yes, his armor like got completely crushed, and it was a little chaotic, and half the reason he could do it was because all the withers were damaging each other because of all the explosions. But still, he was able to do 20 withers at once. But watching this fight, it seems like maybe he was just rusty or something, or like things just weren't going his way, but like he actually took a lot of damage, and had he not had some of the potions he had, I think he might not have actually made it out. So it seems like, at least it seems to me, that some of the changes they made, and like for instance, I know they changed diamond armor to do less protection for you, so that'll definitely affect it, but there maybe have been some other changes to mob damage and like player damage where it makes it a little harder. So definitely I want to gear up slightly more before we fight it, guys. But we got the last wither skeleton skull. Just got some soul sand, so super excited about that. Now I'm just gonna make my way back real quick, and then I'm also gonna decide what I want to do. I'm not quite sure if I want to, get started on brewing, or maybe do some more oddball jobs around the. Oh, see, shoot! I knew that was gonna happen. Oh my goodness, guys! This is terrible. This is terrible. Oh man. Okay, get me out of here, guys. I knew I jinxed myself, guys. I don't know why I said it. This is terrible. There's 20 pigmen. Oh, and there's a baby. There is a baby. Let me get this. But there is a baby. I think it's back here. Ooh. Jeez. This is the last thing I wanted to do, guys. I don't know why this happened. Slightly glad it happened on camera. I think we're safe. But the problem is they have that silly aggro radius. So, every pigman in the world is probably pissed at me. And that guy's so fast. He is so fast, guys. He is catching up like nobody's business. I think I'm a little faster than him, so hopefully if I just keep running, I should be fine. But, I knew that was going to happen. I was like, I think that I can see that happening to me. Like, I'm unlucky enough where that would happen. Oh, they can't get over this. It's super dangerous for me to have that. It actually looks like, guys, I might have gotten lucky that I was far enough away from my nether portal that, there weren't already guys spawned. So I think as long as I don't hit another one and that guy despawns, I should be fine. We'll see, because, yeah, it doesn't look like they're mad at me. Looks like we might have gotten away by the hair on my chin. That was crazy close. Whew! Nothing like a trip to the nether without aggravating some pigmen, right? So, this will be a good test. If they're mad at me, I'll just kill them, because, it looks like they're fine. Awesome. Good to know. That little baby will probably despawn soon. So, yeah, if you guys see this, let me know what you think about the floor. I definitely think, I'm still not quite sure what I think. I don't know if I like the particle effects either. It's kind of annoying. I think I like the sound of lava, the little bubbling. I don't know. You can hear it. It's very, very quiet. You might not be able to hear it, but it's like it's more of a subtle bubbling, like a blub, 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 blub. So it's more of a subtle bubbling rather than that kind of like slightly obnoxious crackle. So now, guys, if we look in here, boom, we got a third wither skeleton skull. We got some more blaze rods. Soul sand, I'll just put in here, because why not? But we got some great stuff, guys. Now, I'm just going to clear out my inventory real quick. It's kind of a mess. Really all I have to do is throw my stuff in here. That's why we made the system. It's really nice. And I'm going to think of what I'm going to do next, but hopefully it won't take me too long, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so I have just finished looking at the footage that I have just made, and it turns out I've actually already recorded 28 minutes of footage. So it's amazing how quickly time flies when you're just talking and blabbering on. But that is unfortunately all the time I have for today, for the episode, guys. Now I'm sorry it's not the normal episode. I didn't get as much done as I normally do, but I didn't have as much time to record this episode, so I just put together what I could. We did get some stuff done. We got that last wither skeleton skull, which is super awesome. I was just cutting all these down so I could replenish the stock. As you can see, we're actually getting pretty good on birch for right now. We're running low on some of the other ones though. But yeah, we got that last wither skeleton skull. We did a little work in the nether hub base, which was nice. We also got to test out the new cow cooker, which is working super well, which is awesome. Now, if we're lucky, maybe we can go over there and there'll be some more already grown up, and maybe we'll be able to breed some more. So we'll go down there real quick to finish off the episode. Maybe, oh, look at that. We'll get to end the episode how it started. Let's see if they're ready to breed. I did just breed them recently, so we'll see. Oh, yep, looks like they are. So I'll just breed these guys up. We'll watch them bounce up. It never gets old to me. I just love seeing them all bounce up. Now, as you can see, some of them do take damage. I don't know if that's like a bug in 1.9 or if this has happened in previous versions. But they seem to be able to like go into the blocks. Wow, there's a lot of them. That just looks really cool. It looks like I think we have a very good number of them in here because we seem to get a lot. I did have 64 in my inventory before and I just got 32, so there's a good amount of breeding cows in there. But if we I'll wait for this. I almost pressed the button while that baby was in there. He might have gotten burnt in the process. So we can turn off the water now, guys, and I'll just finish off this episode the way it started. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let's see if I can press this button. There we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of a different episode, more of a talking episode. Hopefully I'm not too annoying or blabbering when I'm just talking on. But thank you guys so much for all the support. And hopefully you liked this video, even though it was a little different. If you guys liked it, leave a like. If you have any comments, feel free to put them down below. I always love getting your guys' feedback. And thank you guys so much for watching. Let's just real quick before we finish off this episode, check how much steak we just got out of that. Another 43, guys. Now that is just awesome. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.